Lord Jesus, Mary, and Joseph. Okay, hello to everyone. This is the review for Basketball Wives, Season 9, Episode 5, The Foolishness. Okay, honey, just team too much for all the reasons and no reason at all, too. But I hope everybody had a great, what's today? Tuesday. I hope we're going to have a great week. Okay. I'm wishing everybody positivity and good vibes and stuff. Okay. Hey, Alex. Shimmy on in. Hey, y'all cray up here being, you know what I'm saying? There's moderator and stuff and whatnot. So I was watching this episode of basketball. Oh, first things first, make sure that you do what? Like the video. Okay, go ahead and hit the little like button. Like, thank you, like, thank you, like, thank you. Okay. You can follow me on social media. There it is right there. J_Lees_Corner. Y'all know to relax, okay, to relate, okay, to release, okay, to inhale, okay, and to exhale, okay. Want to get all of that out of the way. And y'all know to subscribe, okay, to my channel and stuff. So this episode, I was aggravated, I was entertained, okay, with the footage of it all, and I was like, who can I punch in the face first? Is it Evelyn? Is it Kristen? Is it Jackie? It was also them damn sisters. I was like, I don't like none of them. They all get on my nerve and I want to punch them all in the face. But we're going to say what happened in the episode scene by scene, because again, I do feel like this episode was a good episode in the aspect of things happened, even if what happened makes me want to punch them in the face. Okay, so we see Jackie and Malaysia was meeting up and whatnot, and talking about what happened, talking about their friendship being over and done, and then want to make up or whatever. And I'm like, I don't care. Now, Jackie brings up a good point. If you thought I said something about you, your dirty ass children, okay, your bad hairline, or what, your bad marriage, or whatever, you thought I said something, why not just come to me and say, Jackie, what you said? And then Malaysia gonna say, well, I did try and come talk to you, Jackie. My little clip. I did try and come talk to you, Jackie, at the skating rink. And I was like, bitch, did you see the same episode? I saw the episode. You did not come at her on the Let's Talk. As Jackie then said, nah, Crenshaw, nah, Crenshaw, nah, Crenshaw. What you did was you came at me. You didn't come to talk to me. You came at me about me. You came at me and did not even let me go pee. You came at me and it was a confrontational attack. And it was. It absolutely was. Jackie walked in saying I had to pee, and Malaysia instantly, no, you said, she like, well, let me go pee, bitch, and we can talk. So she never can stop those kids sounding like outside. um, but she did go at Jackie. And I feel like Malaysia all this time been upset when you never talked to Jackie. You were upset over some shit that Kristen and Evelyn ass said to you. I'm like, why? For what? Poor K. Who, what, when, where, how, and why? All the W's, okay, and one little H. About what's going on or whatever. And I feel like Jackie made a good point. You get pissed at me based on some bullshit and never talked to me. And now a year and a half later, now we have to talk because you was pissed off or whatever. And Melissa, I just feel like you didn't say it and you didn't lie about, like, you didn't start it, okay? But what you did was you repeated a rumor. Fuck them dirty ass kids. Fuck your bad money. My thing is, you never heard Jackie really repeat it. Kristen and Evelyn were the ones repeating it repeatedly. So why aren't you pissed at them? Why just be mad at Jackie? Why only want to buck up at Jackie? Because it's some bullshit afoot all the time or whatever, okay? At this point in time, they both like, you know what? I'm sorry. Listen to me. Love me. I was hurt. Listen to me. Love me. I was hurt too. Back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And said, I don't want people talking about your kids. Well, fuck them kids. We've only seen Malaysia kids out these whole 18,000 seasons maybe 3 times. Fuck them children, okay? And why y'all fussing about a rumor started by a random ass person from Instagram? I'm like, for what? I don't have time for it. At this point in time, Malaysia, asked on the screenshot, say, we've lost so much. We're losing people left and right. Okay, we can be friends. They're saying we don't want to hurt each other. I'm like, y'all did all this talk to forgive each other. Okay, like I said, fuck them kids. Because again, this whole argument was about a rumor that Malaysia never talked to Jackie about. She only heard some shit from dirty ass Evelyn and dirty ass Kristen, but that's what it was. Okay. So they friends now. They can hug and kiss each other, whatever, and do what they're gonna do. Now the sisters, Nia and Naraya or Noria, whatever they call it's curly hair sister and braided hair sister. That's their names today. They walk around the fake rented mansion and they are talking to Shawnee. Oh, those some nice sharks and blowfish. Okay. So yeah, I'm saying? We at the other house, there's some real good vibes and everything. And OG brought it to our attention, okay, that her teacher told her as a kid that she would never be nothing because she is black, okay, because she's dark skinned and because of her skin tone. I'm saying, and that affects her to this day. And I feel like that wasn't your place to tell anyone at that house what she told you. That wasn't either of y'all's place. One, y'all don't know her. Two, y'all don't know them. You can't come here, strangers off the streets, okay, of the NBA wives, of no wives at all, or whatever, and tell someone else's business because she wasn't really talking to y'all to have y'all tell them anything, okay, not nothing. I don't like it, okay. So at that point, oh, really? Not Shiny gonna be all surprised, and I can't believe that she shared anything with y'all, and I can't believe she's opening up to y'all. I'm saying, oh, well, maybe now that she has humanized her feelings, she has expressed herself, she's expressed how things went, and blah 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 blah. Maybe now we can talk about it and get past it. You should not want to get past it. You should want to work through it. It's a difference. It's a difference between working, I'm getting past something versus working through it. Shawnee, fuck you and your nostrils and your eyelids and your eyelashes and your teeth and your nose, and your ears. It all gets on my nerves. Because why make it seem as if because these two strangers who you don't know told you one thing about OG, now you feel as if, oh, her point matters, and now you know who she is, and now you get it, and now we talk. OG said all season. OG said during the reunion. She even said in the months after the show finished airing her issues, and you hoes ignored her, dogged her, gassed at her, and made it seem as if she wasn't shit and she lied. Now because two new hoes say, "Oh, this how she feel," that's what I'm like. What? Really? Nah, fuck Shawnee too, okay? Now, Brady hair sister then brings up how, well, I think that, I'm saying, if they talk to OG, I'm saying, and listen, they may be able to understand her. And Shawnee ass then says, I have never had a one-on-one with her. I've only seen her fussing with, other people or whatever. My thing is, if you've never had a one-on-one with someone, you've only seen shit from afar, how can you then judge them when you don't have your own experience with them? And if every time they fussing with somebody, the person they fussing with someone too. It's like the fact that Shawnee acts as if nobody else on this show fuss with everybody all the time. It makes my face hurt. Like they want me to go crazy and like just beat their ass and like, bitch, you get it now. It's like you act as if you don't know shit, but you know shit, Shawnee. We know you for your works. It may be bullshit works, but work nonetheless. Okay, so she then brings up how, well, we and OG can talk, but she has to be willing to listen and not feel like she's right and we're wrong. And that's my issue with Shawnee. OG has never said, okay, that I need anybody to be wrong in order for me to be right. What she has said was, my experience is my experience, to stop telling me that I didn't go through it. That's the issue. And I'm like, y'all don't even listen to what the fuck she be saying. She's never told y'all were wrong. What y'all are wrong in doing is telling her that she did not go through something. That's like someone saying, "You didn't walk through fire." Bitch, how do you know I didn't walk through fire? Was you there with me? Did you walk it through? Did you go with me? No. Well, then don't tell me what I experienced. And I'm like, you hoes too old, y'all too rich, y'all have an experience like to us and not even get what OG has been trying to say since 2019. Boom, pow, pow. And I feel like her, you know what I'm saying? So that we, she can't be right and us wrong. I'm like, Shani, this fuck Shani. Fuck Shani with all the dicks that Evelyn has sucked. Okay, every dick that Evelyn has sucked. Okay, fuck Shani with that. The knots on Jennifer's ex-husband's head. Fuck her with that. I feel like fuck her with a foot that Ti used on that lady. Like, just fuck her with it all because she acts like she doesn't get or understand or realize the issue and it's in front of your face. Okay. I've been going off for a minute to read y'all comments. Shani thought she had some moles putty in her hands. It aggravates the spirit of me. OG, what I play? No, OG came to this season, and I won't say with an agenda, but she came to make the point of, I'm not gonna let y'all punk me. Okay, that won't happen this time. Hello, not liking the sisters so far there. Just, honey, I'm gonna get to them hoes in a second, okay? Because punch him in the face too. Shawnee is trying to spin a narrative, and the producers are helping. True, I do feel like everyone is trying to again make OG be this angry, negative, only her point of view person. But if I'm talking to you and you're not even acknowledging that I have a point, if your only being is telling me that I'm wrong and that I'm making up shit, yes, I'm going to be aggravated. If everyone around me is telling me to stop feeling and expressing what happened to me and be nice and play with hoes I don't like at work, no bitch, not today. It won't work. So now she can send OG since right, talk to strangers. Talk to host. I was like, I just could not. Thank you, Shane, Terry, Shani on the Shani. I just on our last nerves, honey. All of our last nerves. It's just, I just cannot. They're really painting the narrative the OG has is this. Yes, that she's a horrible person, a negative energy, whatever, because she's not playing with them. And that's the thing. They want her to talk to them, to treat them with kid gloves. And OG like, fuck that. I'm not. We're all adults here. I'm not gonna treat her like infants. I don't want to do that. Okay. Now there's a little quick scene with OG and Jen because Jackie and the twins, the sisters, are at the house still, and they had a disagreement the night before because Jen again is trying to make am I pausing on y'all? I don't want my stuff to go away. Just to be sure, because like it's in on my honey, I got good internet. I don't tell me Comcast. So I hope I'm not freezing up on y'all and y'all can still see and hear me good. And ain't no bullshit afoot because bullshit can be afoot at all times. Anyway, but yeah, they want to make it seem as if that, what I'm saying, she on some bullshit and she's not. But when OG and Jen had a little disagreement because Jen wants OG to just be okay with the girls because Jen wants to do what? Be okay with the girls. So it's the following day. OG and Jen is in the room or whatever. OG is decorating a little basketball. I got a little picture. She's decorating. She's decorating a little basketball, and they were in there talking. Well, I thought I had it, but I may have deleted it. But they're talking, and Jen is like, OG is only thinks about herself because as they talking, she's saying like during COVID, I helped myself stay sane by doing little arts and crafts. I'm gonna take this little basketball and be dazzling or whatever for it to be cute. Jen bring up how, I want to, do a whole story about that man who I was with who stole that car that wasn't paid for. Or whatever, and that she's saying that, and then OG just said, "Oh, look at my purse, so cute." Jen gets upset. Now Jen she's aggravated or whatever. She's mad. I'm like, bitch, who cares about? Look, Jen, no one cares. You met some man, fucked some man, and left them in your car, and he didn't give it back. That's your fault. You do not own that car. No one can just borrow a car and not give back if it ain't. If it's your car, they have to give it back. He can't just take your car. So we don't care that much or whatever. But now she said, I can't believe that an OG ain't shit and she's being shady. She only gonna think about herself. All she cares about is OG, OG, OG. She then saying that person is dumb because her man don't play basketball anymore. I'm like, bitch, no one's man on this show plays ball. None of y'all hoes even have a man. Okay, only one got a man is Jackie and OG and Kristen. You single hoes, I'm not you gonna say no her man don't play. Bitch, neither does yours. Your man wasn't playing when y'all was married. So miss me with the bull of the shit. Jen, you are a miserable bitch. And you're looking for a storyline, I feel like, because you don't want to beef with other ladies because that's gonna be team too much because you can't handle them. But you want to silently beef with OG in the confessional. Because that's what you're doing. She ain't saying shit to her face. Not at all. But let me get her in the confessional. Let me fuss with you in the confessional. Let me argue with you privately, one on one, really 1-on-0, in the confessional. I was like, see, Jen, we don't like you either. Okay? Fuck you and your weave and your fucked up attitude, your fucked up addiction. Anyway, we're gonna move on past that. Now we get to at the Mean Girls house. Jackie and Crenshaw tells the girls they back friends again. Boom, pow, pow. Jackie then brings up how she wants to work on OG and Jen and no, well, yeah, OG and Jen getting back cool with Evelyn. Evelyn then said, "We know, I don't want to do that. Yeah, that's just team to or whatever. There's no need to put energy into that because it's just gonna be negative." Evelyn saying, let's not put energy into somebody because it's going to be negative. That's the equivalent of the devil saying Satan is mean. I'm like, how can you, Evelyn, okay, evil as Evelyn, say you can't put any kind of energy into anyone else because it will be negative? Bitch, you are the devil and Satan in itself, okay? You are pop me cattle. I don't care. Anyway, past that, the sisters then are asked about themselves or whatever. How y'all doing? What's y'all names? What y'all do? How y'all go? Boom and pal and pal. And, they bring up how, oh, well, I'm this and I'm that. And then Curly Hair Sister then brings up how she dated a guy named Lance. And they said, Lance S? She was like, yeah. So that's Furby's ex. So Curly Hair Sister has dated Furby's man. I'm looking like, okay, so 2 non-factor hoes on the same show dated a man who did not marry either of them. Okay, do we care? No. Y'all both not even celebrities. No one know y'all or y'all do. Why? How? What? Okay. Anyway, now they like, we dated in 2017 or whatever till last summer. But I'm like, we don't care. I don't like them already. OG wants everyone to listen to her, but not listen to anyone else. That's not true. That isn't true. If I'm telling you my experience and you are deflecting from what I'm telling you, that does not mean I don't want to listen to you. I'm not going to listen to you tell me I'm wrong. I'm not going to listen to you try to deflect from what actually happened and what we've seen happen. So it's not that she does not want to listen to anyone else, but you can't tell her how she feels and what she went through, and that's what she refuses to listen to, and she has every right to do that. Who's doing a documentary on that situation? Honey, probably Zeus. They do everything else. It's the confessional look, the hat on the side of the part. Honey, Jen and her goddamn conductor's hat. I was like, what infant did she? Girl, she stole the infant hat. I just think that's what it was. After this, Jen no longer has the right to be called by her name. She's not to be called bad breath by me, Lord. Jesus. Yes, Jen's very, very fake. The reason to me that Jen is fake, Jen has no real reason to be in the confessional shading OG. Like none at all. Like, how are you upset that in a house she's talking about the basketball purse she's bedazzling when she just said she did this to help her deal with COVID? I don't care. It's just stupid. I can't do it or whatever. Jen can't see it. Her vision was permanently clouded from her ex through the drink of her eyes. I think she's been blind all that time. It's just a lot for her to kind of be nice. Yeah, Jen had Yes, it is men on film, Bondi. Oh my god, and we hated it. Two snaps in a circle. It's just seemed too much. Now we're gonna move on past them sisters or whatever. Now the mean girls bring up how the mean girls leave or whatever, and then they bring up how, oh well, no, did they leave? I don't know if they left or not. Maybe they left. I can't remember. But anyway, the mean girls discussed at least these sisters telling Shonda that OG said the teacher, said it about her skin tone. Now they all Malaysia, Kristen, Evelyn, and Sean. Oh, is that why she feel that way? Oh, the teacher said she had dark skin and won't be shit. Oh, now we feel bad. Oh my God. Oh my God. And here go Kristen. But maybe now I can go back over there and talk to OG in a better mindset. At least you can acknowledge that when you went over there, you was in the wrong mindset. You went over there trying to get her to make you feel better about something that you didn't think would happen. But again, at least she said she gonna try to go back into their mindset. Now Crenshaw bring up how she gonna try to go too, because maybe we need to see both sides to come to resolution. And I'm like, that's what everyone's been saying this whole time. Y'all have ignored what she's been saying. Y'all have not wanted to see her side of things. Every time she said how she felt, what she felt like she went through, y'all shut her down each time, harder and harder and harder. Talked about her, ganged up on her. She's always said, this is my side of things. And y'all never wanted to see her side because y'all were the ones doing something to her. Period. Okay. Anyway, we then see over at the front house, like, which is kind of gonna not be the front house no more. But Jackie brings about things when great were in Crenshaw, and they find now. Now the sisters, okay, thing one, thing two, tells OG. You know what I'm saying? That we opened up to Shawnee and we told her that you told us that I was like, oh shit. The minute they said we told Shawnee, you said, you could tell that OG was pissed off. And in my opinion, she had every reason underneath the book and beyond the internet and everywhere else to be upset that two girls she just met went and told girls she don't fuck with something she said and tried to speak for her. And truth be told, OG does come off as a person who don't want to speak up for her or does not want someone she don't know speaking for her. And I'm a person where I'm like, if you don't know me, bitch, don't speak for me. Don't tell my story. Don't give anyone any insight into what I told you because I was talking to you. I wasn't talking to anyone else except you. And if you don't know that, then you on bullshit. And the fact that she then told them instantly, even if OG said it in a aggravated tone, even if she said it in a way was like, I'm pissed off, bitch, because she was. And she then said, I'm a bit annoyed, okay, because I don't want y'all speaking for me. I'm saying while y'all are still getting to know everyone. Because not only are you still getting to know OG, y'all still getting to know them other people too. Y'all don't know Shawnee or Evelyn or Kristen or Evelyn, whoever. Y'all don't know Malaysia. Y'all don't know them. So to go over there and talk to them about me and to try to speak for me, when truth be told, y'all don't know how I fully feel. Bringing up one situation from my childhood to try to make it seem as if that's the whole key to this whole thing was bullshit. And y'all took the one thing she told y'all and made that the direct part of her issue. And that wasn't it. Okay. Yes, OG is direct. I'm direct. I'm also funny, but I'm also direct. And I feel like they can't take that. And that's what kind of pissed me off. I don't like it. I thought I seen somebody. I don't know if somebody outside mowing the lawn or what I'm hearing outside because my window is open. I saw someone put a comment in. OG can't be bullshitted. Everyone wants her to walk around all happy and just get over it, and that's isn't the real issue. Can someone explain to me why Jen was mad? Honey, Jen don't know why Jen was mad. I have not seen anything OG put up, so no, I haven't seen anything yet. The curly head one and the braids one is sending me because I don't know them apart, and I keep mispronouncing the one girl name. So they curly head and straight hair. No, curly head and braided hair sister. I know I seen right. Boom. If I was with OG, if she wanted them to know her story, she would have told them. And that was the thing. You can't do that, okay? And two complete strangers tell these hooping heifers, and now they understand everything. Oh yes, it was some bullshit if I ever seen it. And I feel like they came in at first all calm and demure and like wasn't a big issue, and then it went from that. Macy, stop emailing me about stuff on sale. I don't want to buy nothing on sale, Macy's. But again, it was weird that she was direct with them and said her issue, and then they got mad. Okay, and she brought up, I don't want my experience being relived through others, meaning you can't tell my story. You don't know my story at all. Someone can say, I told you that I was molested. That don't mean you know my story. You know what I'm saying? I hate when people try to tell someone else's story, and that's what they try to do. And let's also say this: they didn't have any ill intent. I don't think they had any ill intent in doing it. However, you still did something. And what did she do? OG told y'all immediately, I don't like that. Okay. OG doing the most, she's doing too much. I don't agree. Anyway, so because I'm like, yes, OG was not wrong, and she set the tone for how they need to move forward, right? And people forget when someone does something, it is better to tell them up front how it made you feel. She didn't wait and get pissed off. She didn't wait and go talk shit to Jackie. She told them to their face, "I'm annoyed. I did not need y'all to do that." Period. Okay. Now her tone could have been off. I get that. But again, when we are annoyed, that's what happens. That's what happens. But had she quietly, jokingly went and talked to Jackie, oh, nah, she been shady. So she can't say to y'all, head on how she felt. It's dumb. Okay. It's really dumb. Okay. People, where's it at? It's moving so fast. It's moving so fast. It may disappear. But people who agree. People generally know the headline but not the story. And that's what OG trying to say. Y'all can't speak for me. Okay? You can't keep up for me. OG comes off hard and cold and able to soften up to even resolve anything. That's not true. You know who we are with people like that. If I don't like you and you don't like me, I don't have any reason to have resolve with you. Y'all really want her to be soft to these hard hoes. I don't get it. When have Evelyn or Shawnee tried to be soft with OG? When? But I'm not gonna fuss with y'all. I'm gonna leave that be. I'm talk y'all shit. I'm gonna talk my shit. Anyway, so from there, the Brady sister then brings up OG has the right to feel that way, but I don't like her tone. I'm not her child. Don't be so sensitive. Isn't she told you she's aggravated? And when someone expressed I'm aggravated, their tone might be off. But at least she wasn't cussing. She wasn't cussing, fussing. She didn't raise her voice. She said it in a direct tone. Let me let you know how I feel. That's what it was. That's what it was. But again, they can't take it. Now the following day, OG says to the sisters, I'm saying, I just want to be transparent about how I felt yesterday. I was aggravated, but I just want y'all to know I don't want y'all speaking, for me. And she said that in a nice tone. And they both then brought up how, you understand that or whatever. And, today how you're saying it is better than how you said it yesterday. Now, Brady here, sister then brings up how OG gets on her nerves, trying to point out what everyone is doing wrong. And, so, I'm like, all right. But again, I'm like, y'all came in being understanding, but not that someone is not being, they're the same how other girls are. I need you to coddle me, not be direct with me. Talk to me as if I'm a child, meaning be nice to me, and I don't like it. I don't like it. I do agree right here. Curly Head was putting 20 on 10. She did not come off hard. She just did not come off nicely nice. And again, when you are upset, you usually don't. And that's how people, I don't get how they want OG to be this soft flower around these wolves. Because if you do not think that Jen and Jackie and Malaysia and Shawnee and Kristen and Evelyn are wolves, but y'all want OG to be a sheep and be nice to these hoes, y'all dumb. And I don't mean y'all. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying y'all. I'm just saying people who feel like you want someone to be a lamb, a sacrificial lamb to the slaughter of the goddamn wolves of the show. It's dumb to me. Dumb, 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 dumb. And OG should not have to feel like she has to soften herself against some hard headed hoes. Don't do that. Not on my watch, okay? I feel like anything OG said is gonna come off hard. She's over these hoes, and I'm over them too. And once you are over someone, you over someone. I used to ride with OG, but she's a real girl. Bye. Um, look. Bondi was live the other day, and I was watching her, and she brought up how when we are in lives, people can put comments that we see that piss us off and it makes us react to them. And I'm not gonna do that today because everyone has their own opinion. I'm not finna fuss with anybody. People who don't see my point or don't see OG's point, have your opinion, that's fine. I'm gonna learn to just stop looking at y'all goddamn comments because again, we can go off in the comments and I'm like, whatever. So hold on, because I have the ability to block anybody in my goddamn emoji section. And this is not to, I don't want anyone to feel as if they can't come here and give an opinion. At the same time, if your opinion keeps distracting me, I'm gonna take your, I'm gonna remove you. I'm gonna remove you. But again, I don't want anyone to feel as if their opinions are not welcome. But leave the fuck alone. Anyway, so it was what it was. And I just feel like the sisters are here to cause havoc. I thought the sisters came to even things out. I was wrong. So we then see Jackie and Jen talk real quick and whatever. And Jackie's like, what's wrong with you? Like, you seem upset. What's going on? And Jackie is like, are you okay? Jen said, I don't want to be in the hospital, OG. She's negative. It's bad energy. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be here. And I'm like, I feel like Jen realized she won't shoot as many scenes over there. Hold on, y'all. I don't even be. I feel like Jen feel like she won't get as many scenes over there. I think Jen knows she don't have no storyline over there. I think Jen is looking for attention, and her trying to ignore the other house isn't working. So I need to go over there or fuss with OG to get something going on. I feel like Jen is looking for an issue because Jen also feel like if I can be for OG, I can be good with other ladies. But I'm not gonna, I didn't care. Jen should stay home. To stay home, eat her food, drink a wine or whatever. There is no reason for Jen to be here. Like Jen really not trying to do anything. So I'm just over Jen entirely. Her hat, her nose, her makeup, her clothes, her mask, her wine, her crusty lips, whatever. I'm over it all. Anyway, we then see Evelyn and Shawnee FaceTime Feby because we gotta tell Feby. Let's tell Feby that her man, her ex-man, other girl here, whatever. I'm looking like producers had to have known this. I'm believe that be. So we know Feby was around someone who had COVID, so she isn't on the show right now. So they FaceTime her to tell her that curly hair heifer sister, used to fuck Lance. And she's a stalker, saying? She was coming at me on IG. She would send me sex videos on IG. She would do this and that. She would make a fake page to contact me about Lance. Saying, I don't know why she's hanging out with Jackie. Jackie's old enough to be a grandmother. I'm looking like Evelyn and Shawnee is both old enough for me to be your grandma. And I'm like, why make it? Jackie is the same age as Shawnee and Evelyn. They all in that same circle. They all circling late 40s, early 50s. So I'm like, if she's old enough to be a grandma, so is Evelyn and Shawnee. Feby, fuck you. She fucking Chia Pet. She irks me because I feel like, and then she said, Curly hair sister is only here because she wants to be next to me and be by me during COVID or whatever, just with their own TV. She fucked Lance. She then said Lance fucked a lot of girls. Why does she want to be around my circle? I'm looking like, what makes you think? What makes you think any of this is your circle? Oh, thank you for the super chat ticker. Um, but I'm like, that's not your circle. You are not Furby. You and Evelyn being friends is not a circle. That's a it's two dots. It's a semicolon. It ain't a circle. And I feel like you want to make it seem as if anyone gives a fuck. We don't like you. We don't talk to you. We don't acknowledge you. We don't follow you on social media. No one knows you exist. You're barely on this season. So you can't claim anyone is trying to come up by being around you because no one gives a fuck about you. You still matter in life. Okay, you matter in life, but I mean, that's about it. We don't need you here. We don't watch for you. Get out my face. Anyway, her circle. But your circle, I just can't. Now, over back at the house with Jen and them or whatever, it's turning messy over there. You know, they at the table eating. Jen won't come down because she's a baby. When she's hungry. And Jackie tells, I think Jen's upset. You know, say, I think she's upset. OG, did something happen between y'all? And she's like, well, no, not to my knowledge. Because OG not think about a disagreement they had on day 2. That wasn't a big issue, but Jen is holding on to it because she don't have shit else going on, okay? Jackie isn't giving her the fight she wants. So let me fight with OG because that's easy. Because people already feel like OG's difficult. So let's fight with her. That's what I feel like happened, but I'm gonna leave that be. Okay. The sisters then said, well, I can feel the tension too. I can feel it. I can feel it. It's thick. I just, like the video. I need some water. Like the video. Because these hoes, when I say they are aggravating me to all get up, to all get out, okay, it's aggravating all up and through. And it doesn't make any sense for them to treat her that way, but whatever. Because how you in the house saying, oh, I can feel it. I'm like, Jen is being messy and petty, and do we care? Okay. Now Jackie then brings up how, there's a weirdness in the air. Beside, Jen issues, there's also issues because Curly have used to fuck Furby old dude. Now when she say that, she's like, well, Furby ain't here. Furby ain't here, so I want people to get to know me. My thing is, why? For what? And when OG then bring, you want to downplay it or whatever, and like not talk about it, okay. And that's true. You are the one who told people that you fucked that man. No one knew who you were. No one knew who. We didn't care about Lance. No one knew any of this until your ass said that you fucked a lady man. So if you said that, how are you upset that she wants to talk about something that you brought up? For what? How? I was like, these hoes gonna make me punch him in the throat. I don't want to do that, but I might have to. So, when Jen comes downstairs, she's wearing a mask. Okay, she's wearing a mask, and she said, I'm wearing this because I want it to help me not talk. A mask don't stop you from talking. It stops you from eating, from drinking, from sucking dick, from eating cooch. It don't stop you from using it to move up and down. So I'm like, you dumb. Anyway, I'm like, Gina, if you don't want to talk, go home. Period. If you don't want to participate, take your ass home. Okay, that's what you do. Go get in your car and leave. Go home with the cats and dogs. Get out my face with it. But don't come down here as if, I'm going to put a mask on to not talk. Okay, well, I don't care. Now, we then see the two sisters walk away and have a whole conversation separately to talk about OG. Okay, I don't like her. I don't like her tone. I don't like how she told us not to speak for her. And why does she keep commenting on Furby and Lance? I'm looking like, again, you told people you fucked him. It's weird to me that they They can feel how they feel about OG. I would give them that. But my issue is you upset that she's bringing up you and Furry Dude. Well, you told them that. How do you not get? You upset that she wants to talk to you about what you said about your life, about what you said about you. You mad about that, but you don't get why she don't want you talking about her to other people. How? How does that happen? What kind of magic is that? You don't get the two differences in that. That if I say, "Hey, I found out I was fucking for every man," that's me telling you what went on with me, and then you then say, "Hey, Jay Lee, what's up with you fucking for every man?" That's you talking to me about what I told you. However, if you tell me my teacher said this, I then go over there and say, "Oh, she said that." That's different. Y'all too dumb with the girl. At that moment, I said, I don't like them hoes. I don't like them because I thought they had comments. I thought they had comments, but they don't. There's no commonness in that sense, and I don't like it. Okay. Anyway, we then see Malaysia and Kristen goes over to the house because they want to come together and talk to OG and get some kind of. Now, this is what I can say. Malaysia said, "I want to go to get I don't want to go there to get through to her, to be vulnerable and to tell us her experience so we can not do it to someone else." I can appreciate Malaysia's media training and what her lawyers told her to say so that she could stop getting hate mail. I can appreciate how she worded it. Okay, that she wants to be sure that whatever OG said they did to her, they don't do it to someone else. Even though she kept telling y'all what y'all doing and y'all didn't care. But I'm gonna let that be. They get to the house and OG was like, "Oh, okay, that's." She was real shocked because I guess no one told her it was coming over. And I'm like, whatever. So Kristen, OG, and Jackie and Malaysia go in and talk on the outside with Jen and thing one and thing two. What y'all think talking about? What y'all think going on? I don't give a fuck. I'm like, Jen, we don't care about you and make you mad. But on the inside or whatever with them talking, OG said, "I feel ambushed because again, why are they here? What are they here for?" Now, I'm here because I feel like at the reunion, you know what I'm saying, I did not get your point of view. Okay, I did not get it or whatever. So I want to make sure to talk to you now because maybe because I didn't get your point then, my approach then was off. I can appreciate Malaysia lawyer telling her to say that. Okay, I can appreciate that. She brings up how I want to hear your experience and I want to understand it because if anything came from me, I want to correct my wrong so that my sister doesn't feel uncomfortable. I'm like, bitch, what? When Malaysia said, I want to be sure that my sister doesn't feel uncomfortable. Bitch, y'all put her on a different stage at a reunion. Y'all have her in a different house on the show. So now you want to be sure that she don't feel uncomfortable. But all this time, it was fine. A year and a half of the shit happened off camera, it was fine. But now, because the twins or the sisters told Snostral, Shawnee, that OG had an experience as a kid with her teacher said that she wouldn't be anything. Now y'all want to feel bad for her because God forbid you thought that she had any bad moment of being told something about how she would not be this or that. Her girl miss me with the bullshit. Now OG gets emotional, little tears. Okay, on her shades. Okay, she walks away, dabs her face or whatever. Malaysia gives her a hug. Okay, and you can tell that she was trying to be on point. She was trying to make sure to not lose focus on what the bullshit was going to be in a second because any moment now they're going to hit her with some bullshit. And she cleaned her face away and getting together. And she like the first thing, to do is because Malaysia and Kristen, oh my God. Oh, we did not know you felt that way. Oh my God. Hold on, pause. One royal Q. Bitch, fuck you, your mama, your uncles, your cat, your dog, whatever else. My review ain't biased, bitch. It's my opinion. Okay. I be trying my best to not cuss you hoes out. But bitch, leave. Okay. Bye. Okay. How can I don't have time for you and your if you have bitch, make your own channel, make your own review, suck your own dick, or eat your own cooch. I don't care which one. Either way it go, leave me the fuck be. Okay, this is my opinion on the show, bitch. I'm not biased. It's my opinion. Okay? Do you not get it? This is JLeesCorner. This is my review, my opinion of a fucking show. Okay? You don't get it? Got it? Good. Anyway, so Kristen in Malaysia are saying how they didn't know if she had these emotions because she had never told them or expressed how she felt. Oh my God. Oh my God, or whatever. And then OG calmly was like, the first point thing to do is, stop passing the blame, okay, and stop telling each other how to feel. I'm saying, I feel like this is only happening now, over a year and a half later, due to the backlash y'all receiving, y'all cannot handle. And now it's like she read them for filth, okay, because it's true. Y'all knew this whole time how she felt. Y'all knew this whole time how upset she was. Y'all knew this whole time that she said she felt like it was colorism issues in the group. Had y'all really gave a fuck, at least one of y'all would have contacted her during the break of the show. Because during COVID, none of y'all had nothing to do, but no one did that. And she's right. Y'all are trying to address it on the show to cover y'all ass because y'all had horrible backlash. Period. And I'm not going to say that Malaysia or Kristen could not have 18% of genuine want to fix itness about them or whatever, but I feel like all the rest of that percent, the other 82%, is about fixing their image. That's what it's about. They don't care. They don't care at all. And she said, I can't agree with y'all because I do feel like there's a colorism issue in the group. OG's point is, y'all not going to make me feel like there's not a colorism issue in the group. They want her to say that. They want her to say, no, I don't feel like Shawnee or Evelyn are colorists. That's the only thing she could say to make them feel like they can even agree with her on anything. And she not gonna say that at all. And I can appreciate her. OG is being a sacrificial lamb because she'll never get all of them to see her side. They will always feel as if she has an agenda to push to be her storyline. They will always feel that way. Even though the world, Craig, has seen her point of view. Yeah, she is a Karla Jackie, and I can't wait to see that too, because that helps. And I'm happy she won't back down. And people, I seen someone post, I think it was on Twitter, and they said, just watch the Battle Wives, and I have to say, OG is exhausting. She can't get out of her own way. I would not be able to be locked in the house with her. She doesn't know. She doesn't know how to be friends with other women. People really want her to befriend people who treated her like shit. They really want her to suck it up and just agree to disagree. They want her to tuck her tail with her legs and just kind of walk away. And she's refusing to do that. And the thing about that is, if Malaysia feel like, well, let's discuss this so that it doesn't happen to someone else, so we don't do it to someone else. A part of that is owning what y'all said and how y'all made her feel. That's it. That does not mean that you agree that you are a colorist. But what you can agree or understand is how you did or said something to someone that made them feel some kind of way. The teacher who told OG her that she would not be anything because of her skin, maybe you felt like she did shit wrong. But you did say something wrong. You said something that hurt someone, and it stayed with them their whole damn life. And my thing is, no, I'm a firm believer in no one should have to break down crying and give you a whole sob story for you to feel them. If you can't feel me saying you have done this and this and this to me, you said this to me, you've done da da da, and this is how it made me feel. And if you can't get it until they cry about it, because Malaysia, oh, he didn't know because she was crying. Oh, so crying means it means something. That's why Evelyn cries so much because if I cry, people gonna feel me. I have to cry. If I don't cry, how can they know that I feel bad, even if I don't? Because it's bullshit. It's just like the editing is a trip. I agree. Who said that? Pretty Money. It's bad. It's bad because they're painting a picture. Let's show Jen being aggravated with OG. Let's show the sisters being aggravated with OG. Let's see OG holding her ground and standing her ground and what she feels. How can you want to preach, that people have to stand up for what's wrong, and y'all are trying to condemn someone who's saying this was my experience in this group? And if you have a group of 8 people, and if one person is saying these 8 people treated me in a certain way, and because of that, I have issues with all these people, it doesn't mean that because that one person is fussing with everyone that they're the issue. If all 8 are going at her in the same way. And the crazy part is the twins, I could call them twins, the sisters picked up on how they feel about OG. You can't tell me they wasn't sitting there talking about OG and whatever they went through that girl to make them twins feel a way about maybe we in the wrong house. We might need to get in good with them because technically only OG is on that sack. No one can go from I don't want my black sisters to feel alone, which is what one of them girls said day one. We want to let OG know that she's not alone. And the next episode, you don't like her. She's mean. She's rude. She's aggressive. She's really that quick within a day. That's what happened. Okay. Yes. Gaslighting. To manipulate. Thank you. Boom, pow, pow. And it's just bullshit. It's complete bullshit. And people like to lean into the fact that OG can be aggressive. OG can have a tone. She can, but she has a reason as to why she has her full guard up around these hoes. And she came back simply because that's her job. We go to work every day with people who we can't stand for what? A check. Okay? A check. So I don't see a big issue with OG going back to work to get her check every day, every episode. But I'm like, don't make it seem as if she has no reason to feel how you feel. You can be Team Evelyn. Cool. Be Team Evelyn, but you can't make it seem as if OG is making shit up. You can't. You just can't. And I don't even mind if Evelyn or OG don't want to talk to each other simply because they have a case pending. You know what I'm saying? Where they're not trying to get no clear understanding. They are doing clear. Yeah, they're doing damage control. They're all doing that. And I feel like Evelyn is like, you know what I'm saying? I just ain't gonna say shit. I'm gonna leave it be. And that's her right to do that. My thing is, don't blame OG for what she was put through. Period. And don't make it seem as if she can't keep her foot on their fucking neck for what they said. Don't make it seem as if she don't want to bow down to them that she's being difficult. That's not fair. Because who wants to kiss ass a bitch who treats you like shit? No one in real life would kiss Evelyn's ass if she treated them how they did OG. It just wouldn't happen at all. That's not how life goes. So I don't get how people want her. Oh, she's exhausting. people don't want to admit that Black women are treated like shit. So it's easier to say, ignore this Black woman's issues because who cares? Don't keep talking about it. Get over it. It's easier to say that than the crazy Latino bitch who's tossed bottles at people's heads and ran across tables, isn't the bad one. OG's the bad one because she's complaining about what happened. Girl, the fuck back. Not on my watch. It's just bullshit. Okay. OG is the only one on the cast that's not going to kiss ass. She you know what? She won't kiss ass. Jackie used to not kiss ass. I don't know what happened, but Jackie became an ass kisser. All up and through. Anyway, that was the whole episode. I did not mean for this to be an hour. But y'all know every week on Tuesdays at 9:45, we come here, we fuss and fuss and fuss about this show. And again, everyone has a right to their opinion. What y'all need to understand is when y'all come on our lives, we are giving y'all our opinion. Okay, so the whole well, you wrong and you biased that bullshit, keep it. Keep it. Because I'm not calling you biased for not agreeing with me. Just saying. This show, I agree, this show is draining because there's no resolution. However, what I will say is the reason I keep reviewing it, and I believe the reason that other YouTubers that are doing it, we're doing it, is because we have to show the bullshit so that no one believes the bullshit. If everyone feels as if OG's wrong, that will keep being the narrative, and that'll make Evelyn and Shani, whatever, feel right. But I want to show, bitch, I ain't crazy. I see it. Okay, all up and through. Okay. Last one. Let's see how this goes. Last season, they treated her differently, yes. But OG also has a city attitude last season. Both things can exist at the same time. I don't like any of them, of the women. Look, this is true to a certain extent. I would have a fucked up attitude if I know for a fact that before I came on the show, y'all Googled me and talked shit about me and did not want to film with me. So yes, I'm going to come in with a fucked up attitude. The same way if you are in the lobby of a job interview and you hear a person who you're going to interview talking shit about you. You know what I'm saying? They don't know that you finna interview them, but you can hear them talking shit. So when they walk in your office, you're gonna have a fucked up attitude. You know what I'm saying? So people have to remember that the way you treat people, and they know how you can treat them and talk about them behind their back, it makes your attitude be different. And again, everyone on this show had a shitty attitude. Evelyn, Malaysia, Jen, OG, Jackie, Malaysia, Shawnee. I'm trying to tell them, all of them. All of Evelyn, they all have. Oh, thank you, Jersey girl. Pattern rat with A1 credit. You know what I'm saying? They all have a fucked up attitude. So it confuses me that people want to, point out that OG has a fucked up attitude, as if no one else does. Okay? How many fights have we seen on this show before OG was a castmate? Did no one before her have a fucked up attitude? So that's another part of people wanting to point out that she has a bad attitude. But I'm like, but bitch, what about Shawnee? Okay, who told Brandy you're not need here no more? What about that? Okay, every season someone has a bad attitude. And as Scotty just said, why is OG's attitude singled out? Because she's not fussing with somebody on her own. You know what I'm saying? So that's the point that I be trying to make to people. And that's another point of colorism. Everyone's pointing out what OG did, how she acted. But no one is saying, oh, what about... So that's the thing. And I'm not saying anyone can't feel how they feel. But before you point out how OG did, how she felt, and what she said, ask yourself, of the 8 seasons prior, has anyone else had that exact same attitude but was put on a different stage at a reunion and now at a different house on the show? Has it ever happened? It hasn't. Anyway, that's all I have for y'all. I love you all. I wish everyone positive vibes, goodness, money, good dick, good cooch, all of that. Okay, all of it together. I will talk to y'all Thursday at the Ladies First panel on my channel with me, Bondi, Jamie, and Niecy. Then on Monday on Scotty's panel, on Scotty's channel, and then of course every Tuesday at 9:45 for this shit here that we talk about that gets on all of our nerves. We get on all of hey boo, hey boo, hey boo. But the show gets on all of our nerves. Thank you to your Craig for being a great moderator and whoever else. I don't know who was moderating tonight, but thank y'all all. Have a good night. And I tell y'all every time, don't send your cooch via text. If you can't see it in person, don't send it via text. Okay, he ain't worth it. That's my opinion. That's my advice every time I go off of here. But I will talk to y'all later. Peace.